This will not run unless I find another one of these.
You're gonna pull the motor off that and put on here?
No, this motor's probably shot. This is starter and all that. Yeah. But
Hey, something smoking, bro. Tristan, your car's on fire.
Tristan, your car's on fire. What
happened?
I don't remember. Right there next to the garage door. Right there to the left. So this is the aftermath of that video. A little bit of fire extinguisher dust. No big deal. We're gonna spray all that off. Here is the culprit. Honestly, this is embarrassing for me to even make this video because this is something that I could have prevented myself, and I'm glad we were outside and we caught it when it did. Because what happened, I don't usually drive it in the rain, but there was tape around this. There was electrical tape taped around this so it wouldn't, touch anything. And this was for the hood so it didn't get cut. What happened was this dropped down here and touched the power wire to the alternator. Well, I didn't fully build this car completely by myself or anything. I've done a lot of the recent building to it, but now I know there is no fuse already on the car. So I know power fuse to the battery. So this was just running straight voltage when this landed on it, and it didn't stop until we stopped it, which I unplugged the battery. Which really, after this kind of burned through, it was done. So to prevent that, we're gonna get a fuse. Hopefully the alternator is good. It's pretty rough in here. I gotta get a new battery cable and put some new sheathing over it. And I gotta rewire my dome pressure sensor, and it looks like it got to whatever sensor this is down here. Maybe just a map pressure sensor. So I gotta rewire those. And now I'm looking a little closer. That sucks. Okay, well, I got my injector. So I gotta do some injector wiring. But maybe $30 at most of damage, but it could have took could have took $20,000 worth of damage. Could have burnt to the ground. I could have lost every dollar I've ever had in this car. So today I'm going to take you with me. We're cleaning all this dust off. Got the air compressor on, the vacuum, and we're going to try to get all this out, clean it up, see the damage individually, and I think we're going to start picking back some wires and start flowing it through. So yep, learn from my stupidity and put a fuse on your power. It should already be known, but just do it. If you don't, just check. It just was straight voltage, and I haven't ran it since. It hasn't ran. I haven't turned it on. It was on fire, so I didn't want to turn it on. So I don't know if it burned anything else up. So we're gonna clean it up. So I got the wiring tore back. So you can see the injector wiring. It's not horrible. There's definitely some open ends on them though. And the plug is just, it's gone really. I'm afraid to try to pop it off just in case I can't get it back on or I break it in the process. That would not be good. I don't really have a pigtail for this at the moment, but I'm gonna go ahead and order a pigtail for it. Then we also have the map sensor, one of my map sensors. The wiring on that's pretty done up. So I'm gonna cut this back from probably here to back where behind this loom to replace this part. Not alternator. This is our map sensor. It got the ground got cut off completely. Purple wires where it goes back to the ECU, so that's gonna get cut back from here to here. And then the positive one is ran still, but I have new gauge wire. I can just run there. So I still gotta pull off the alternator wire. I don't see a point in saving that one. I still gotta pull it off from this block over here. So this is the block that I have that goes from the battery to here, and now I know that there's no sort of protection in this system, so I'm really hoping nothing else got fried in this. but until I put everything back together, I will not know. So fingers crossed on that I didn't blow every sensor or every fuse in this system, because that would not be an easy fix. So I have another line, but I'm about to go pick up another one. It's also a straight fitting. Not a fan of that too much, just coming straight out of the turbo, just because it's going to be I mean, I only have such a big hole right here, so I'm not sure that's going to work just yet, running that. I had a 90 on it, but the 90 is destroyed, so I can't really fix that. I got it right here for you. Yeah, that's crazy to me. But I had a 90 on it, so I'm trying to figure out if someone who has a 90 around here locally, or who is local. So, oh, and I also got this from the alternator that's gonna be cut back. It's the clip that goes inside. I might be able to save it from here, but I also might see if I have any pins, and I might go ahead and repin it if I have it. So just that one little wire. You learn. We learn from this. So, all right. Well, I guess I'm gonna get to cutting these wires and start splicing them in. So if you don't like how I do it, sorry. It's how I do things. I'm probably gonna cut them, solder them, heat shrink them. So I know a lot of people say, "Oh, use crimp," but I'm not the massive fan of crimps, and it's gonna make it really big. If I crimp this and try to wrap it back up, there's gonna be a huge piece on it. So, all right, that's enough of me saying so. Let's get to it. So, got my new oil feed line put on. Right over here to the oil filter. Got all the wires cleaned up, fixed. Still charred up, but got everything wrapped up. So, all the way back, all good. Everything's connected back. All we need left is a alternator wire, so that'll go right there. We're also gonna put 2 fuses on it, so that's important too. Alright, catch you guys up here in a minute when I get a new alternator wire. So I got the car back together, new oil feed line, ran down, all these wires are pretty much taped up. Alternator wire is braced up against the manifold. So ran over here to the block. Went ahead and bought a kill switch. Not sure how I'm gonna run that yet. That might be like a separate video. But haven't started it up yet to know if it's for sure working. I did find a blown fuse from my wastegate. What is that? Cannot think about the name of that right there. The dome pressure, I guess. So this is what regulates my boost. Found the fuse was blown for that because it burned through, obviously. And if I would have changed that, we would have hit a lot of boost, all the boost. Got it all wired up. Still need to order a pigtail for this injector right here. But other than that, pretty much done. I'm gonna hook up the battery in a minute. Hopefully back it out of the shop and here it run, let it idle, get it up to temp. I am going to soon. I'm gonna upgrade these wires to a little thicker wire for the fans because they get super hot. I think it's way too small. I need to put a bigger positive over here too. So we'll get to that maybe in the next video or something. But just want to get you guys a little update. I'll try to get a video of it running here in a minute, if it runs. My dyno sheet. So I am not the best at recording while I'm doing things. If you want to see, more videos on that kind of thing, let me know. If you want to see me actually working on it and showing you my processes of me rewiring or welding or if anything, let me know. Let me know if you actually want to see me working on it, not just giving you small updates. Please let me know. But got it all back together. Kind of left the hood up, and and the trunk open just in case, you know, I didn't put something on right. Checking the temp of things. I haven't put the safety kill switch on it or a breaker on it yet, but I'm probably going to make that a whole separate video. I know I'm probably repeating myself a couple times, that I'm not sure what I said in the last video because I'm not the best at this. I know I got to do thicker wires for my fan and my positive on here, so that's got to get done in a better way. So wiring on this car has kind of been trash in the beginning because there's still parts from the factory IS, and with the terminator system and all that mixing in together for and like standalone stuff like the fans that's been wired in. So that's where I'm at with that. I did buy these rims the other day for $200 for 4 of them, and it came with an extra 4 set of tires. So I have a tire wetter now. We already broke it, but we have one. It's not hooked up right now, but so leaving this all undone. So if I need to hop in here real quick to undo that. All right, well, I appreciate you guys. If you made it to the end of this video, thanks for watching. If you want to see more of me doing actual work, or if you like this kind of video, please let me know, because I don't know what I'm doing just yet, but we're learning it together. So thanks guys for watching. I changed my YouTube channel name to Blood, Sweat, and Tires, because all my projects have blood, sweat, and involve tires. So let's get it, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace.